Batman is the, like, the billionaire who wants to save the world on his terms. Green Arrow is the, I have the means to save the world, I'm going to do it however it takes. Controller, thank you. Because a few times I think Oliver's actually lost all of his money and just still kept being Green Arrow and just not care because he's just like, no, my job is... The show Arrow is rough. Like, it is... The show Arrow was CW saying, how much of Batman can we pull into Green Arrow before they notice? Smallville, they did him well in Smallville. He was a little teen shitbag, but they did him well. Smallville was one of those, like, alternate universe versions of everybody where I was actually okay with it because they were going for a certain vibe and it meshed. Because, like, it was very clear they were never going to go with the, like, the versions we all know. I gotta rewatch it. I love their version of Lex Luthor. Because he plays Flash in the Justice League cartoon. Which heroes were in? Green Arrow, there was Flash, Supergirl shows up for a little bit, Aquaman, I think Cyborg, Dr. Fate was there for a while. I think Hawkman or Hawkgirl. Michael Rosenbaum, yeah, thank you. I love him, he's a good actor. I love him as Lex more than the Flash, but he is a good Flash. He's a good Wally Flash. I don't think he would make a good Barry. As much as I hate to admit, I think Grant Gustin is a good Barry. And he's the one from the CW Flash. That was another problem version of it was good, but it was bad. The CW is just soap opera versions of the heroes, and it's kind of like... better than nothing. Flash is probably my favorite character of that series. Yeah, that's fair. I can see why. He's a more likable version of Flash. Like, there are very few versions of the Flash that I can actually stand, and the Justice League version is one of the few. At least I don't think he's likable in most versions. Again, where the fuck is that last fucking god? Is it just one more? Oh, it's three more. Shit, I need to find one more? God damn it.
I wonder how much it's gonna cost to clean up this mess. Gotta be millions in damage, and the night ain't even over yet. Yeah, how will they
What we're gonna do?
They'll probably raise taxes.
Ever saw the episode where he, like, helps a villain? Yeah, him and the Trickster. With all his rogues and everything, and Orion and Batman are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Mark Hamill was that one. Because in the 80s, Mark Hamill played the live-action Trickster. They had him reprise the role again. That was actually one of my favorite episodes because Batman realizes that the Flash doesn't... He's doing it in a very good way. In a way that Batman wishes he could. And you can tell that Batman's like, I hate it. He is still the best Joker, yes. Like, there's no question that he is the best Joker. It's three on this side. Shipping yard. Three-tier train yard. I got that one. Yeah, I think I got that one. I will stay on that Hill, that is, I just didn't like Heath's Joker. He worked for the movie, but that's just not a Joker for me. I don't know. Just, I know many people love him. I love Heath as well. But just, I don't know. It's just something that I'll never ever be able to like reconcile. Ooh. Okay, didn't get that one. Okay, so I got that one. The next one is tied to building several large pipes going to the water. Got that one. Okay, in the top right section of the Coventry near Gotham Bridge. That one. Got that one. On the top left side of Diamond District, down near the main streets. Under an overhang above a large soda cooler sign on the south side. I think I got that one. No, the older I get, the more I'm starting to like realize. Hey, what's up, Dorian? No, the older I get, the more I'm realizing live action superheroes just don't work. It needs to be animated or CGI'd because, like, you can't capture it right. You need that. Like, you can have some good ones. I will never deny that. Like, for example, Rosenbaum as Lex. But just the cartoon ones and video game ones, where it's not live action, are always better. And it allows for more, like changes that need to be made can be done in this kind of setting more than a live action setting. Like, oh, an actor didn't, they grew out of the thing. We can just reset the universe and it not be ruined. Oh no, I stand by for all comic books. Like, the more that the MCU progressed, the more I realized it was the worst idea to make the MCU. Because now, if they ever quote-unquote reboot it, it's not going to do well because you're recasting Robert Downey Jr. with someone else. Chris Evans will be replaced with someone else. Fantastic Four has never succeeded because they don't have a consistent acting lineup, and people just they're never going to be satisfied. And also, I think that a lot of the MCU does better animated than it does live action. Disney's MCU has good writing. Not the best, but good. But I truly think it'd be better if they just went with the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes style and just animate and add as needed. Because, like, okay. The hardest thing the MCU has to deal with now, adding the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and all, like, the Fox properties, while dealing with the Sony properties that are coming and going as Sony feels, It's just too much for hassle. If it's cartoon, they don't need to worry about it. See, what's it called? The Loki series I liked. But again, these are all things you could have done with the same actors, but do it animated. Oh no, DC proves the point that the superhero stuff is better animated. Because there's been very rarely, if ever, a failed DC animated movie. Yes, some of them don't do as good, but for the 90% of times, DC nails animated. Marvel handles the Avengers series with Mightiest Heroes and Assembled. They both did so good. Marvel also needs to stop using the Ultimates as like a foundation. The Ultimates is the worst universe they could pick. Because nothing good comes out of it. The only thing good to come out of the Ultimates was Samuel L. Jackson version of Fury. That's it. Okay. Just got one more tag to find. Middle of the Diamond District near the Frozen Ice Rink. I think we got that one, did we? But no, I like the Loki series well enough, given what we were getting. Like, given what Disney is, I didn't expect, like, half of what we got. Hey, got all 12. I just need to find one more Frozen dude. Where's our last Frozen boy? The Frozen boys. Victims. Because the only DC animated thing I disliked was the Injustice movie. That was it. And the Injustice movie was bad because they made it like an hour and a half and just completely stripped all of the actual core plot away and just were like, Superman got angry. That's it. And it just, that upset me. It was a very, very weak portrayal of the good story that Injustice was. Also, they didn't even use half the good characters in it. I would rather play the Injustice games over and over than watch that movie again. Got this one, got that one, got that one. I got that. There's 3 in my alibi. Got all the ones in here. The last one's got to be outside. So, do a quick sweep of the districts. No, not that one. I used to want, though, the live action, like, comic stuff, but now that I'm older, I'm just like, nah, just fucking keep it animated in video games. It's easier. Also, we can make way more stuff if it's that, instead of having to rely on, like, one movie every couple months. We can get way more content for everybody. Because I know there are plenty of people who are sick of seeing a bunch of white dudes headlining these superhero things. Okay. Okay, I got him. Did I get the one over here? I think I... No, yeah, I did get this one. I think the other mistake we had was making fucking Watchmen into live action. Because, dear God, the movie was so bad. Failed to live up to the original. Yeah, we got that Frozen boy. Got that Frozen boy. There should be one over here. Watchmen show was good. Watchmen movie was just Snyder. One day I'll reconcile my like displeasure with Snyder's view on movies. But until then, I'm gonna just bitch and moan. But no, Dorian, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. I apologize for derailing your arrival with comic book diatribes. Okay, got that guy. Sucks, like... There's not many orange people to, like, spot in the detective vision, so I'm like, where the fuck are you? Nope. We know that the last one isn't in Gothcorp because we got that one all. Right? By right, I'm being rhetorical because I have no. This guy is. Where am I? Oh, geez, I'm all over here. Fuck. I was going the wrong way. Bam, bam. And also, Mike, I forgot to ask, what did you think of Britt's drawing from last night's session? Yeah, you two aren't frozen. I don't think you're frozen. Nope, you're not frozen. Fight you. How did that not... Okay, nope. I really don't think those people would have not been able to notice those sounds. Like, no one is... Okay, I might... But those guys cannot be that oblivious. Not frozen boys. Again, I just gotta find one frozen cop. Watch, it's probably somewhere really fucking plain sight. Not those two. It'll forever bother me if I don't find the one person. Doesn't help there was no way to, like, pinpoint all of them. Weird. Got him. I don't think I'm thinking it was the last guy is actually in the last part of the where it freezes. Oh, that actually that could be. I just that's actually it. I'm gonna be pissed. Again, I don't. Does the boogeyman have wings? Does anyone actually know what the boogeyman looks like? I personally do not think we actually know the actual look. This is from Alibi. 1, 2. I think I got them all. You know what? We're not going to talk about it. We're not. We're going to just go kick Freeze's ass and be done with it. That's all we're going to do. Let's go. Victor, I want to throw down. Let's go. We're not talking about it. That is so annoying. Ugh, that was so frustrating. What do you want? Talk about it. I'm literally scavenging the fucking city. He's just chilling out in the fucking main entryway. They're all just lucky the villains don't respawn.
Leave me here, Batman. I'm freezing to death.
And freeze. I got shit to do. None of this sounds good. Victor. Push it open.
Victor, you have to let him go.
I'm taking my wife. You can't stop me.
I know the truth, and so will the police. Boyle will face judgment for his crimes.
It was an accident. You don't know what you're talking about. Nothing matters. Do you understand? Nothing but my Nora.
You've endangered lives all over this city. Nora would never have wanted this.
No. What she wants is to live a long life in the warmth of the sun. Her hand in mine. And because of him, she'll only feel the icy touch of a man whose emotions run as cold as the blood in his veins. Where are the rest of you? Get in here and honor our bargain.
So you need to find the control panels for those cryogenerators and disable them.
If Boyle honored our bargain, none of this violence would have been necessary.
You're not wrong. Like, Victor, I'm not disagreeing with anything.
He's escaped. I am taking Nora. You cannot stop me.
A twisted way I don't want to. Like, it may be hard for you to understand.
Do you have any idea what Boyle was doing to her?
That makes it sound so seemly.
That was the bat. Find him.
Took away one of my perches.
Hey, what the hell is going on? We're all gonna end up like him if we don't find his son
I
of a
won't
bitch.
allow my wife to be subjected to any more tests. Do you understand?
Yeah, No, we're good. Wait, there's 3. Oh, he's the 4th.
You can
Okay.
overload those cryogenerators using your thermal gloves. Look for the control panel.
This is how you want it to be, so be it. He's given away his position. Find the source of that noise.
Be killed. He's dead. Wait, maybe he's coming back for him.
There he is.
Okay.
How did he escape?
Escape is easy for me.
This is how the Batman rewards incompetence.
I mean, you're not wrong. I am rewarding them for fucking up.
This is not your concern. It is between Boyle and me. That was the battle. Find him.
Come on, come on, come on.
How does such a big noise come out of something so small?
Okay, all the goons are taken out. Reese just really didn't care. Holy shit.
There is no need for this, Batman. Now get in here and find the Batman. Do not allow him to escape again.
Oh shit, he kills in more people. Just grab him right as he walks in the door. See nothing.
Do not test my patience.
That was a little funnier than it needed to be.
Do you understand what it's like to have someone taken from you?
Victor, come on. Ubala. You even know who I am? That's literally my backstory.
Leaving without my wife. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Buddy. Trust me, I hear you.
I am taking Nora. You cannot stop me. I won't allow my wife to be subjected to any more attack. Do you understand?
This anger you feel. Why with all the anger?
Like to have someone taken from you.
Not where I want it to be.
Do you have any idea what Boyle was doing to her?
If you talk to me, I would. Come on, buddy, talk.
This is not your concern. It is between Boyle and me.
Like, talk to Batsy.
I am not leaving without my wife. Do you hear me?
Not hard not to. You have a a voice that carries.
There is no need for this, Batman. If this is how you want it to be, so be it.
I'm almost done.
Given away his position.
I've given away nothing.
Find the source of that
Got you down. Okay, now I just need to get the last two. Well, okay, where? Oh, where? Oh, it's right below me. Nice.
Containment breach in cryotank 3.
This is fine.
I'll box you in. He's escaped. He's given away his position.
So then one more controller. Where to go?
I am not leaving without my wife. Do you hear me?
Take a good long look. You don't want to end up like this? You better tighten up your act. Hide and seek, huh? Yeah, what are we playing? Kid games?
It's right there.
You understand what it's like to have someone taken from you.
And with the fucking just. Buddy. Like you don't even know who you're talking to.
I won't allow my wife to be subjected to any more tests. Do you understand? Look at me. You think it's smoke? I knew.
He's back!
He's right there. You have to be more careful. Where are you? In the open. How the Batman reward the incompetence. Man should have been more careful. Where are you? There he is. How did he escape?
Blind spots, Victor. Blind spots.
Warning. Containment breach in cryotank 1.
I think you're done.
Let's see how well you do when the air freezes in your lungs.
That's definitely not a good sign.
Get him. I've got you. He's right there. He's escaped. Well, now, where are the rest of you? Get in here and honor our bargain. You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. Search the area.
That room is filled with ice formations, Master Bruce. I suggest you use them to your advantage.
That's the plan, Alfred. Just gotta wait for him to get in the right spot.
Find him. Search the area. Damn you, Batman, for forcing my hand.
Damn you, Batman. Who hasn't said that once in their fucking career?
Where are you? Find him. Your technical. built this suit with multiple redundancies. There.
Get out of, get out of. I have escaped. Keep escaping.
Search the area.
I ain't moving without some help.
Focus, Daniel. This is how the Batman rewards incompetence.
See ya. Did you just punch your own guy?
Well, Batman, come out and do what you feel nuts. It will take more than that, Batman. Where are you? Your technical. My suit is resilient, Batman.
I mean, I don't doubt that it's resilient. Like,
Batman for vortex related heat. Now get in here and find the Batman. Find him.
boom, just yoink him out. There is something fun about grabbing them right in the doorway. No, I'm actually kind of good there. Shadows are my, bread and butter.
You lost your resolve. Mine remains as strong as. Daniel. This man should have been more careful. Do not disappoint.
Okay. It's not that hard to escape you. You're slow and clunky.
You have forced me to do this. Where are you? You nuts. You only anger me.
I mean, I'll take anger. I will gladly anger the fuck out of you.
Search the area. You see. This is how the Batman rewards incompetence.
You're running out of moves, Vic.
How did he escape? Where are you? Your technical. My patience wears thin. This man should have been more careful. Dennis,
Did-
where are the rest of you? Get in
Did-
here and honor our bargain. He escaped. Find him. Focus, Daniel.
It's close.
He escaped.
That was very close, actually. Can I disable you? Oh, I think I can. Nope, I can't.
I know you're back there.
Well, Batman, come out and do what you came to do. This is how the Batman rewards incompetence.
He's right here.
I am nowhere. I am everywhere and nowhere at once.
You in. How did he escape?
You're doing the freezy thing again. He freeze one of his own guys? Oh shit, I think he did. Yeah, I think he's just freezing his own guys at this point. Oh shit, fuck.
Over here. He's escaped. I want him found. I know you're up there. Where are you? How did he escape?
He's goes back. Get up there.
Damn you, Batman, for force.
Okay, just going around, going around.
Where are you? Find him.
Definitely not where I wanted him to be, but okay.
See? This man should have been more careful. He's escaped.
I have. What I do.
Where are you? How did he escape?
Well, you see, Vicky.
You want to stop me? Then come out of the shadows. Where are you? You will not stumble. You are resourceful, I'll give you that.
I gotta be.
You have forced me to do this.
Are you freezing my drop points again? No, you're not. Okay.
You lost your resolve. Mine remains as strong as ever. Your techno- Where are you? You will not
Cryogenic containment failing. Prime subject Nora Breeze in danger.
hang on.
Hey, man, Scarecrow, how you doing?
If I can get underneath him, I can take him from below.
Containment failure in Capsule 1. Prime subject Nora Breeze in danger.
Him and the bat. Hang on, though. I've almost got you.
Cryogenic containment failing. Prime subject Nora Breeze in danger.
Just kill him. Just kill him and the bat.
On. Take down. Bam!
Thanks for doing the heavy lifting, but you shouldn't have stuck your nose in my business. And here I thought I was going to have a problem explaining what happened in your lab. I mean, the police
police are never going to look at me after what you did. And with this bat freak dead, there won't be anyone left to say otherwise.
Cryogenic containment failing.
And that just leaves you. Please, you can save her. You just have to bypass the cryo. Victor, she died. But I'll keep you alive long enough to see her go. Go!
Boyle's one of the worst people in Gotham.
Take a seat, humanitarian.
Cryogenic containment restored.
I'm sorry, Victor. I can't give you peace, but I can give you justice.
All he wanted was to save his wife, and like you gotta respect the man.
Breaking news out of North Gotham at this hour, where protest has turned to celebration. Under extreme pressure from Gotham's citizens, Mayor Hill has just announced his resignation. While Hill has not ruled out a possible run for re-election in the new year, his resignation means that Peter Grogan will likely not be the next police commissioner of Gotham. Speculation has already begun about who the new mayor will appoint as commissioner, with many pundits naming GCPD Captain James Gordon as the frontrunner.
Yes.
South Gotham, where Vicky Vale brings us this live report. Thanks, Janine. I'm standing at the corporate headquarters of GothCorp, where Captain Gordon has confirmed that GothCorp CEO Harris Boyle has been taken into police custody. Police report that Mr. Boyle stands accused of manslaughter, extortion, and attempted murder. Shocking accusations given that just earlier tonight, he accepted the Wayne Foundation's award for Humanitarian of the Year. Also in custody is the notoriously elusive underworld crime boss Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin, as well as a GothCorp cryogenicist, Victor Freeze. Mr. Freeze is being held under heavy guard at Gotham General, receiving treatment for an undisclosed medical condition. Quincy Sharp has suggested that Mr. Freeze is yet another example of the type of criminal that needs the specialized care that only Arkham Asylum can provide. Police credit these arrests to solid police work, but this reporter suspects the vigilante known as the Batman had more than a small role to play. On a personal
Little
note,
bit.
I owe Batman a debt of gratitude for rescuing me from almost certain death earlier this evening. So, thank you, Batman. For all of us. Back to you, Janine. Thanks, Vicky. The Batman continues to be one of the top stories this holiday season. So as we here at GNN wish you all a happy and safe New Year's Eve, we'll leave you with just a few of the comments you've made about Gotham's caped crusader.
I was surrounded. Next thing you know, bam, boom, kapow! The bastards are all on the ground, KO'd. I didn't even see them coming.
Oh, it was all a blur. He just whooshed in out of nowhere.
Listen, I'm a cop. I can't condone what he does. But I can be grateful he's doing it.
Oh, he's real, all right. I got the bruises to prove it. He's real, he's ruthless, and there ain't nothing in the world that's gonna stop him.
So he actually like got almost everything done. I really wonder who that last profile was. Like, it is bothering me. Beating the game, stops with the crimes. Oh, are you goddamn kidding me? Whatever, I don't care. What is Cyrus Pink? That's the last profile. Okay, whatever. Well, we got all of it, so. So, as I said, this is concluding Arkham Origins. We got all of this done. Being that we're in February and I want to get Arkham City and Asylum done before March. I think Monday we'll start Asylum. That being said, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday will be games. Wednesday is going to be Final Fantasy Pathfinder on the stream, so you guys can look forward to those things. Tomorrow will not be a stream because I'm modding my friend's D&D game that they host every Friday. And hopefully I'll see you guys all on Monday when we pick that up. Until then, we just watch the credits because that's what we do here. We watch the credits. Again, Origins is not bad. I don't know why a lot of people hated it compared to Asylum, City, and Night. I don't. Is it perfect? No, by any means it's not. But like, for a year 1, year 2 Batman story, including Mr. Freeze's origin, it's not bad. You get Penguin's, I don't want to say origin, but you see how he starts out as a weapons dealer. You see Joker's quote-unquote origin and how he more or less takes over Black Mask's stuff, which we see in City. You see a really cool take on how Bane and Batman's first fight goes down. Get the beginnings of Enigma, even though none of us really give two shits about Edward Enigma. You see how Jim and Batman have to start the relationship on a very rocky terms. So yeah, overall, Origins was a good start for the story that is the Arkham series. And it's just unfortunate that no one gives it the credit it deserves, given that it was made by a different company. Does it have a lot of, like, Yeah, it does. But the story itself is still solid. I like the Knight of 8 Assassins thing. That's actually a really cool plot. Kind of think it'd be a really cool D&D plot, too. Like, have the party start being hunted by these groups of assassins and they don't even know why. Or something like that. It would be a cool RPG premise. You could turn the entire Arkham story into an RPG premise. That being said. So yeah, that being said, I think Monday we will either A, we'll be doing Arkham or Asylum, or we'll do go back to New Vegas or Final Fantasy X. I just sat down and hear you say party chased by assassins. No, don't worry. I'm saying how the whole Arkham story, all 4 games, could be an RPG story. Like you could convert the entire Arkham series into an RPG plot. And it would not be hard. Obviously, you have to change a few things, but like overall, the general premise of the games could be converted into an RPG setting. Personally, I think it'd be really cool though to convert like each Arkham game's plot into a RPG setting, like each of them being in the same story. Because this one would be the party stealed 8 assassins going through the city and causing mayhem. That alone is cool. Asylum, you guys are trapped. I mean, the party is trapped in a prison or some kind of place. Like they're confined into a place. Isn't that new Batman game with all the Bat family going to be a well? I don't know. I really like. It sucks too because it's not even a sequel to the Arkham universe games. It's its own separate thing, which bugs me even more because like you could have just literally made it a sequel to the Arkham Knight, but you're not. So I don't know what the fuck it is. And it bugs me because it's not even the full Bat fam. It's just Nightwing, Batgirl, Jace, Red Hood, and Damian. They completely left Tim out. Tim, Batwoman, Spoiler, and what's her name? Stephanie Brown aren't even included. Yeah, it's a huge lost opportunity. Like they could have literally had it be picking up where Arkham Knight leaves off, where the Bat fam has to take over protecting Gotham. That would have been fantastic. Because in Arkham Knight, we see Nightwing, we see Oracle, we know about Tim, we know Jason is in it, we know, and we could introduce Damian. Like, he could show up in the beginning. We know Kate Kane, or Batwoman, is in the universe, because she talks to, she's on an answering machine, so that Bruce taught her about keeping the double life. So we know that 6 of the Bat fam exist in that Arkham universe. They could have done all 6. Shiva in Origins promotes the idea that Spoiler exists. And yeah, like you could have did all 8 Bat fam members. Oh my god, there's 8 people in the Bat fam. You don't need Bruce and Alfred. That being said, again, DC, hire me. I will make this story. I can do it if you give me time and like resources. I have ways to make it. I still think my ideal thing would be game one would have been Mask of the Phantasm, which was a fantastic Batman movie, but add Dick to it. Because Dick and Bruce going through the Tony Zuko and Andrea Beaumont story would have been good mirroring for each other. They have to let go of their past and move forward. I would love to. I really would. Unfortunately, I don't have the credibility anywhere. Like, everyone I know who does do stuff like that, they all said that I need something of my own first, so that they can know I'm of value. But yeah, Mask of the Phantasm would be first. Arkham Origins would be Jason's Christmas. We would see him, and at the end of the game, when Joker gets taken away, what we wouldn't see is that Harley has Jason. Arkham Asylum is the one game where it's just Batman, no Robin. After your books, yeah, that's pretty much my intent. But yeah, Asylum would be without any Robin. Tim would be Robin, but he wouldn't be with you. He would be off in the city, just cleaning up after what happens for the Asylum story. City is when we have Nightwing, Batwoman, and Tim. But what happens is while you're in City, they're out in Gotham. And Damian is with you. It's his first night out. And then Night is when the whole Bat fam works with Batman. So that way they can just close out the series as the entire family. It doesn't have to be a video game series. I would make it like a animated or story series. Because it would be really hard to make those work as a video game unless you have a lot of co-op. It would be really hard to pull off like just right unless you had co-op features. Because the AI would suck. Let's see. Ortizio. Jotun. Philippe Jotun. Cartier. For the proof this was made in Canada, because all the French names. Montreal. So French. Miranda, Santoro. Zakharova. Zakharova. Julie Holland. I wonder if she's related to Tom Holland. Leonardo Imoto. Wendy Bozzi. God, this is so long. How long? Only okay, so the main story, not including the side shit of Arkham Asylum, was 12 hours. I could probably beat that in 4 days, streaming wise, because I do like 3 or 4 hours. If I want to go for, yeah, it says 20 to 25 to full, like 100% completion. I could do that like in 4 or 5 streams. Let's see. How long is City? Arkham City is 40 hours. So that would take me like 10 days. I could probably cut that down though if I do a lot of stuff like, you know, because of like experience. But that being said, I could probably get both Asylum and City done before end of February. And that's only having 3 days a week to do them. Because Wednesday is Final Fantasy. What the fuck? Oh. All this in spite of the fact I will not see Batman in theaters because of stupid COVID. I'm doing this because Batman's coming out in a month. The best Twitter ever is a Twitter where someone is editing Paddington Bear into scenes of movies until they forget. Like, I swear, it's one of the funniest fucking things every day I see. But the fact that it only took us 5 hours to do all that tonight was actually not bad. Like, the DLC was like, what, a 4 hour push, which isn't bad. Black Cauldron. Yep, Black Cauldron pop figures. Jesus. Yeah, and Pokemon. Oh, we're on music? Okay, so we should be almost done. Working our way downtown. I am seriously hoping this is almost done because, God, getting just like. The only thing I'll complain about this game is the person who made the credits this slow needs to be fired. Not against long credits, I'm against slow and long credits. Am I visiting all the series? Yeah, Monday I'm going to be doing Asylum. And it's only 25 hours, so then it's going to be like, what? 3 or 5 streams? Somewhere in there, depending on how fast I push through. City is 40 hours, so that's like 2 weeks of streams because I have the 1 day of Final Fantasy. Oh. The idea is by the end of February I want to have all 4 games done. I did this and Night already. And I think if I time it right, that by the time I finish all this in February, I can jump back into New Vegas in Final Fantasy X with just enough time for them to like be finishing up on YouTube, so I won't be missing anything. 4 days of Batman on YouTube, though. We got Thursday for this, Friday for Night, Saturday can be for Asylum, or Sunday, whichever, Saturday or Sunday, and then the other one can be for City. From Thursday to Sunday, we'll have Batman. Fuck if I know. I would like to do Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, but I need to get the game first. That's like $60.
Congratulations, Victor, Ferris, and even that scoundrel Cobblepot are all in custody. Shall we call it a night, then?
Feel free to turn in. I may patrol South Gotham for a while.
Nope, I already got everything. I don't need to. Like, we're done. Before we leave, though, I'm going to get that one last profile because it is bothering me. Like, I know where it is. I hate the fact that it's like right there. Okay. Okay. I think it's near the church. But I need to go. I thought I'd just mute for that reason. Okay. I know it's already been like 5 hours, but like, it's gonna bug me. I think it's on the side of the church. Is it? There is one on the church. Where the fuck is it, though? It's attached to the wall. Where? Look at the snowman. Very sad snowman.
They're fighting with that freak. Get him.
I'm not even here for you guys. Just go the fuck away. I'm looking for a plaque.
All units, if you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
Is that it? Yep, there it is. After you scan one of Cyrus's plaques, Batman will be contacted by Alfred to inform him of an unsolved case concerning the murder of Pinckney. Is that not the one I scanned? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Jezebel Theater. That's the one. Okay. Where's Jezebel? I think it's over here. Right? Bowery. This is just for my own sanity than anything else. Like, I don't need to do this. It bothers me. Okay. So, like, right around here. Thank you. Come up there, asshole. I love how going back to the main game, our cape gets shredded again. We don't get to keep the DLC outfit.
Oh no! It's that bat freak!
Just ignore me. Like, just ignore me. You don't need to like focus on the fact that I'm around.
Kid, that's really him! There's a fight! Let's go join the party!
Apparently I still have the fucking thermal gloves though. No, I don't.
I need help!
Oh, wait, because it's like on Christmas Eve, so I wouldn't have any of those things yet. Okay, I'm like... All this is on Christmas Eve. The DLC is New Year's Eve, duh.
I've been looking for a good strip.
I'm sitting here curious, I'm like, what? Why the fuck am I not having the heat gloves? That's why.
End of the road, you bastard! Ah! Guys are in trouble. Let's get in there. Ah! Can't believe this guy! You're gonna need a doctor. Over up. Why me?
That was borderline the heat gloves, but like, whatever. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Something hidden here. It looks like a page from a journal.
Better. Got all the profiles now. Fucking Christ. Okay, that's all I really wanted. I can care less about the rest. That was all I wanted, was that last profile. Anyway, yeah. That's Arkham Origins.